Welcome back to Cookies and Milk episode 136, you said?
Episode 136, I'm your host, Ben.
I'm your host, William. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. That has been Cookies and Milk episode 136.
We're getting really fast at them. Every time we release an episode, we get a little bit faster.
I'm eating Oreos and a Reese's egg today because it's been Easter.
You didn't unwrap it before the podcast.
Correct. Ooh, spicy.
That's that good Cookies and Milk content.
That's that good crinkle.
So today we're talking... Spoilers. Let's get it out of the way first. Spoilers for Endgame. Because we're going to talk about it somewhat.
Avengers Endgame!
This will come out a week after Endgame has released. So this is
It's a bit safe.
It's fair game to talk about it. That being said, there's a lot of topic. There's a decent amount of discussion online about spoilers in content in general, because it's been a big time for spoilers.
Yeah.
Between Magic, War of the Spark, Game of Thrones Season 8, Avengers Endgame.
One of those three things doesn't matter on the global scale as much.
I keep saying Adventures Endgame. I've said it so many times.
You know, where Irolt snaps and dies. You know.
Magic's the only thing keeping Hasbro afloat at this point.
Shit, man, you're right.
It's an incredibly profitable business scheme.
Would Irolt be Iron Man?
No.
Just because it's Iron Shaper?
He's Captain America.
What? He goes back in time?
Who else would be Captain? Yeah, he goes back in time and he has his life.
Well, that's not even the movie.
Spoilers for Adventures.
Adventures Endgame.
Let's fan cast Avengers as Adventures characters. That's the spoilers for Endgame. We're actually spoiling a fair bit of Adventures content. That's how I googled it the first time too, or the second time. I was like, I gotta look up showtimes. Adventures Endgame.
Oh my god. Well, I know Luca would be Hulk.
Yes. So, I rolled as Captain America.
Unfortunately. I didn't sign off on that. Wouldn't he be Hawkeye?
I didn't ask what you signed off on.
Wouldn't he be Hawkeye?
Who would be Captain America then?
Are we just going V1?
We can go anything. From anywhere. Who is a better Captain America?
Thrash.
No.
You don't think so?
Thrash is Black Panther.
Absolutely not. What are you talking about?
He's a furry.
Franza then!
Franza can't be Black Panther. Franza doesn't have any royalty thing going on. Thrash is as close as we're gonna get.
What the fuck is this?
Thrash is also not Captain America. As it turns out.
Alara?
Maybe. Alara's Black Panther.
No.
Got a royalty thing going on.
No. I don't know.
It's harder than it sounds. This should be the next episode with Toxic Bubblegum.
That's true.
Yes, fan cast.
That's true. We should do that.
This is a great one to get them in on.
Yeah.
So, anyways, back on topic. Adventures Endgame. What did you think? What are your thoughts?
You said Adventures Endgame again.
Fuck. What are your thoughts? What did you think?
I think it was good. I'm sad that they had to kill Tony.
Yeah.
They've been teasing his death since Avengers 1.
Yeah, almost every single movie. 2, Ultron didn't really do it.
Ultron did it. Did you not watch that?
The part where he's pushing it up at the end?
Yeah, where he's not pushing it up at the end. He's like trying to not have it, he blows it up.
Well, to be fair, everybody has some close calls there in the end.
Thor and him have the closest of calls. Because Thor's on the fucking island when it blows up.
But, like, not like in, I almost said Avengers V1.
Yeah?
Not like in Avengers, where he takes the bomb into space and then, like, loses connection, tries to call Pepper,
Yeah.
crashes back.
Yeah.
And then Infinity War, it was really just like, oh yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Right, yeah.
Didn't have it in Infinity War, have it in this one.
Because it was just the build-up to that.
Yeah. We've been building up to it for a while. And I think Captain America's ending really kind of cheapened it.
Because he got a happy ending?
Because it was just so out of place. We talked about this briefly before, you and I did.
Yeah.
But when you look at the two endings, it's really just been everything about the movies for me. In that Iron Man, Tony, sacrifices himself to save everyone.
Mm-hmm.
He does this huge, big thing and gives up everything.
Yeah.
And then Captain America does whatever he wants.
That's true, yeah.
He gets to do whatever he wants. Nothing ever goes wrong for Captain America.
Iron Man is the only one who's the victim of consequence.
So you can argue that it's like, oh, he gave up his life. But now, he didn't even do that.
Yeah, he didn't.
He got to be the hero in the world and make all the memories in the future and
go back in time and live his best life.
Mm-hmm. And that's just Captain America for you. That's the plot. That's the movie.
That's America's ass.
That is America's ass. Time travel doesn't make any sense. That's just the real point of the story.
Yeah, they really needed to. I don't know, man. I kind of thought with Ant-Man being there, I thought he would because Thanos was like, I broke them down on a subatomic level. Really thought they were just gonna have Ant-Man and everyone shrinking down to
put them back together.
Because that would have worked.
That would have been a much more boring movie, though.
Oh, 100%. It would have been over so fast.
I didn't watch Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I did watch the ending credit scene.
Yeah, because that's what you need.
Yeah. So, speaking, though, of things that are going to make Toxic Bubblegum not want to have another episode with us, I really want Loki to be dead forever.
Spicy.
But, so, we walked out of the theater and it was like, he got the Tesseract. He got the Tesseract and he warped away. So now Loki's alive. And it's like, wait, that doesn't mean he's alive.
No, he still was put on the path that led him to,
But, so by my own logic here, I loop back around and he is alive in this universe. Because, in the way that time travel doesn't make any sense, they take the Infinity Stones, put everybody back together, and then put them right back where they were before.
Yeah.
And then Thanos gets them again? Because that's how time works?
Yeah.
But then they kill Thanos before he gets any of the stones.
True, yeah.
So then he can't do all the stuff in the past,
Mm-hmm.
but all the stuff still happens.
Yeah.
Because that's how the time travel works.
Thanos is inevitable.
This doesn't make any sense. This makes absolutely zero sense. They're like,
what?
we have to go put the Infinity Stones back, because if we change anything in the past, it's going to create a new timeline and fuck things up.
Correct.
That being said, okay to kill Thanos here.
Yeah.
How is that right?
Because Thanos is already breaking so many time laws.
And then, one of the parts in the movie, so I guess I'm back to it. Because I was like, so Thanos...
All of this whole logic hurdles you're leaping through is just to figure out if Loki is dead or not.
I want him to be dead. That's the only important question I have to resolve. Because Nebula's alive.
Yeah. Even though she shoots herself.
Even though she shoots herself. Because she's already there. She can't go anywhere. That's not how time travel works.
Gamora is there. And it's not leaving.
Both Gamoras?
No.
New Gamora.
New Gamora.
New old Gamora.
Yeah.
As a brief side thing, man, nothing ever goes right for Star-Lord.
Gamora's back.
But she doesn't remember him.
Nebula told her about him.
Yeah, and she kicked him in the balls over it. But she wasn't, on the ship at the end, was she? She wasn't on the...
Nope. She had to go find herself.
Right. And
because that's a big jump for her to make.
yeah, I do.
But I can really see it as her character being truthful.
Yeah,
I can see her character motivations in regards to just her and Nebula living under the fear that is Thanos, and then jumping back from it. Like, you know. Who boy. And wanting to be proper sisters.
yeah. It's pretty sad that it's future Nebula and past Gamora.
Yeah.
Because
They're at the right place.
All the relationship that they had been built to is now like warped.
Mm-hmm. And that makes things interesting. And I'm unfortunately, I am excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 3 because fucking goddamn it.
Did you watch 2?
Yeah, I watched 2.
What'd you think of it? I never watched it actually, so
it was a fun trip to be sure.
hashtag not a Marvel fan.
Well, so you just don't like Marvel movies.
Yeah, not a huge Marvel fan.
It brings up Peter's dad.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
That's what I heard, rather.
Yeah.
And then the one dude dies.
Yondu dies. There's a sad scene in it where Star-Lord has to use a bunch of alien power, and he has to shoot it with his heart, because that's how his dad controls the light of that planet.
Huh.
And he thinks on, like, memories. And his first memory is, like, being with his friends, I believe. His second one is Yondu teaching him how to shoot. And then his last one is him laying in a field with his mom, listening to...
music?
Music.
Oh, it's nice.
And it's like, oh, boy. Pretty sure that gets a lot of people in the feels. And then, I think there's a song by Cat Stevens, I think that's the name of the artist.
Huh.
And while when that happened, both Dad just lost it. Because it's just a sad song by Cat Stevens, and it was about and Dad was like, oh no. And
That sounds about right.
I was talking to Kat about it, and both her parents apparently lost it at Cat Stevens. So I'm like, okay, so it's Universal. But I am unfortunately here for the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 Hunt for Gamora.
Despite the fact that I wish Thor wasn't there.
Thor has to be there, because they can't lose out on Chris Hemsworth's whole thing.
They could.
What are they gonna... Yeah.
So, Iron Man and Captain America dying is, like, the correct move, because it sort of does what, Ultron wanted to do at the end, where it was like, hey, here's this second group of Avengers.
Yeah.
But, because I like, there's the comment in, at the end of Age of Ultron, we were just watching it just a second ago.
We watched the ending and stuff.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. And then they immediately, like, it's Civil War time.
Yeah, that's not good.
Because they can't not have Iron Man in Captain America in the movies, but now they have to.
What do you mean?
They have to not have them in the movies.
Yeah, they are forced to not have them. No, Falcon's Captain America.
Yeah, so I don't know what the next plans for movies are. They're probably planned off way in advance. But like Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, Captain America, another Captain America movie would be cool.
Yeah, now with Falcon as Captain America.
Yeah.
Which that's a big pay grade up for that actor.
Yeah.
Hey, you were a side character in the Captain America movies. Now you're Captain America.
Yeah.
You get Chris Evans' pay grade.
I don't think he does.
Is that racist? Or?
Probably. But yeah,
he's not as tenured as Chris Evans. You know, the guy who played Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four 1 and 2.
But one of the things I wanted to talk about, because they really just like end the movie and they're like, and everything goes back to normal in this crazy world. How impossibly lucky is Peter that, like...
His entire friend circle was snapped.
Yeah, they were all snapped. If, like, Mary Jane was, like, 5 years older, it would just be like, fuck.
Why didn't Thanos just snap all the old people? Snap, like, the kids and the old people.
He clearly was not thinking that hard.
Thanos never thinks hard. Which is not true.
It's only one thing Thanos does hard. So...
It wipes out half the population.
Because it's the thing where he also cleared out half that, like, vegetable, animal, and plant life.
He cleared out he didn't clear out plant life.
He just 50% of the animals.
Yeah, because in that one scene where Hulk Bruce snaps it back,
there's a butterfly.
There's like birds.
Birds, yeah.
That came back.
And then the ship bursts out of the room. It's a great scene. There's a lot of great scenes around the ending of the movie. But I mean, everybody knows what they are.
Yeah.
It's a great way to... I really thought they were going to end the movie as soon as they were about to collide. Third thing. Captain Marvel almost feels out of place with how strong she is.
Yeah.
Because it was sort of the thing from before that, like, Thor was, like, leagues ahead of everybody else. But then, like, Hulk is almost, like, equally as strong.
Yeah.
And, like, Iron Man's got sort of a similar kind of firepower. So it's like, oh, alright. But then Captain Marvel's just, like, a step above all of that. And then they know that. They realize that. They have to get her out of the movie. They're like, I'm in deep space. I'm not going to be able to communicate for a while. And it's like, oh, so that's why you can't help us time travel back.
That's why we had to have your origin movie. Right?
Like,
we had to rush it out of the door, right?
We had to find some way for Tony to get back from space.
Yeah. Even though it's completely plausible that him and Nebula were able to jerry-rig the ship.
Yeah.
To figure things out.
But, like, I guess you had to get that scene of him shakily yelling at people in the...
Yeah.
But it's... And then she shows up at the end and just, like, solos the fucking army by herself. I understand the point of the she's got help scene, but it's just, like, she doesn't need the help. Like, all the ladies take out, like, a bunch of them, and then she just blows through the entire army.
Yeah.
Like, not even a fight. Like, literally Thanos has to stop her. And it's just like, oh, alright. We got it.
Why didn't you just go straight at Thanos?
Yeah.
Right?
But yeah, 8.5 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
That's fair.
It had some problems, but it's a great movie to see in cinemas. And at the end of the day, it's a good way to finish up Stage 1 of Avengers.
Stage 1! It's Phase 3. The end of Phase goddamn 3, dude.
Oh, so it's like Kingdom Hearts 3, which is the end of the Darkness trilogy.
The Darkseeker trilogy.
Right, so now we're getting Tweeby.
No, we're getting story updates and DLC in Kingdom Hearts 3.
No.
Yeah, we are. No more, I just announced it.
God damn it.
It's called Remind. It's lowercase re and then uppercase mind.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's probably going to be, I think it's like Shion's story.
That's cool.
I think it would make the most sense if it was Shion's story.
Episode Shion would be fun.
Yeah, definitely. I just hope it has some goddamn length.
Yeah.
So, spoilers in general in games.
Oh, yeah, so there's the talk and stuff about, like, if spoiling your movie ruins your movie, it wasn't a very good movie.
That's not true at all.
And it's just like, don't spoil it. What is this?
Yeah, just don't be rude to people who want to experience the movie.
I got the Black Widow scene spoiled for me, by somebody who was complaining about Marvel movies.
What, where she died?
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, she had to die to give man pain, and it's like, because we had to kill off the female characters, and it's like, listen, I know, that's a problem, but this is the day of.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you post this? Like, I got it. I know that they killed 2 female characters back to back for the Soul Stone.
Yeah.
And that's bad. That being said, the movie came out today.
Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy how those two scenes were handled.
Oh, yeah.
Because you see Thanos not even like, he barely thinks.
Yeah, he's like, this has to happen.
He barely thinks about it. He's like, I'm sort of
He's
sad
like,
about this.
damn, this sucks, but I have to.
But I have to. And fucking Hawkeye and Black Widow have a fun fight about it.
Yeah. It's like, it's one of those scenes that, like, I knew Black Widow died. I didn't know how it happened. I mean, I knew she died with the Soul Stone, but
Right.
That being said, I didn't know that like the whole fight happens. And that being said, it's almost comical how hard Hawkeye tries.
Even though he's trying to save his whole family.
And he's like, tell my family I love them. You tell them, man. Go back to them.
Yeah.
What? I get you like Black Widow, your friends.
Well, I think at that point he hated himself.
Oh yeah, because he had been doing that
He'd
terrible
been doing
stuff.
that, murder thing.
Yeah. But like,
that'll haunt him for the rest of his days.
Yeah.
But he did all that, and then Black Widow killed herself for him.
Yeah. But I get to go see, his family. He brought his family back. So I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
We're getting the Hawkeye TV show.
With Jeremy Renner or not?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
They got him for a show?
It's like one of the Marvel TV shows.
That's fair.
I think it's on Marvel's or it's on the Disney app, the Disney streaming service.
Great.
We have too many of those now.
Yeah.
Real quick, way too many.
It doesn't matter. They don't matter anymore.
I don't know who out there is like really subscribing to all these things.
People who are desperate for content.
Like, there's so much content.
I gotta watch The Mandalorian, Ben.
Oh.
Because I'm a big Star Wars fan.
You are a big Star Wars fan.
God, don't I know it.
But yeah, real quick, I had a fucked weekend. Not that bad, but like, so, work, 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
Technically 8.5, half-hour lunch. I left early, so it was 7 hours. Ran some errands.
Yeah.
Got back. People came over.
Okay.
People come over. We sit around and talk for a second. Adventures. Immediately after Adventures, movie. 3 hours.
Yeah.
Immediately after that, pre-release.
Yep.
Pre-release till 4:30.
Jesus Christ, 4:30.
Get home at like 5:30. Wake up at pre-release started at 1. Wake up
a different pre-release.
Wake up at 11:30.
Your whole weekend really did revolve around Magic the Gathering, huh?
And then I finished that event, got home, sat down for like the first time, and then crashed, I think. I'm pretty sure I just straight up crashed.
That's fair.
And then I woke up on Sunday, and then me and Al did another pre-release.
Oh, God. Did you just get any good Magic cards?
I got some pretty good Magic cards. I didn't get Bolas, which is all I really wanted.
No,
I
didn't truly have
I didn't get Bolas or Ral. Those are the 2 cards I wanted. Or New Visit. Fuck, I didn't get anything.
So, it wasn't a successful weekend.
It sucked.
Oh, boy.
No, I played some good Magic. I went 3 and draw, 3 and loss, 3 and loss. So
that was 6 losses and 3 draws?
no. 3 wins, 1 draw.
Okay.
3 wins, 1 loss. 3 wins, 1 loss.
Ah, okay.
A very good record.
That's
all
fair.
things considered.
Huh.
But yeah, it was just and then I had an exam first thing today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I got home at like midnight, or no, at 11 yesterday, and I was like, I gotta study.
Yeah. I mean, so I had an exam today. I just had like a practical.
Yeah.
But I'm very close to getting an A in this class.
Ooh.
I have an 89, like, 0.13%. And whoo boy, Just if I got to do good on this last exam, and I'll be in a 90.
You get your final, right?
Yep. Not comprehensive too, so that's lucky.
That is a good one. I'd be doing better in this one class if they let me have formula sheets on tests.
Yeah.
Like, every other class I've ever taken has been like, or no, alright, that's a lie. Every single other, like, science class I've ever taken...
Formula sheets.
Formula sheets. My math classes haven't, and I always do worse in those because I can't use formula sheets. I'm just fucking shit at memorizing things. Especially equations.
Yeah, there's a lot to be known with equations.
I can't do it. I can do, like, the basic stuff. I can do, like, setup and follow through on equations. But then there was one that was literally just like, hey, you know that equation you were supposed to have memorized? And I was like, yeah, the really long one with a bunch of parts. And it was like, yeah, what's every part? And I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, that's no fun.
But yeah, I had a fun weekend.
Sounds fun.
But yeah, tune in for the next crossover episode where we discuss Adventures Endgame.
We gotta get them in on that, though.
Yes. For a bunch of content that's not out yet.
Oh my god. That's gonna be a fun episode to listen to.
Oh yeah. For us.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. We'll just not release it.
Yeah, that's fair.
What time?
Maybe we should talk about that off the podcast. But
Yeah.
that can't be right.
We're at 26 minutes.
No shit.
Yeah.
This is a short episode.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been talking for a long time.
A short episode for a long movie.
Yeah, that's true. The movie was 3 fucking hours.
Oh, God.
I feel like I would have enjoyed every single part of my weekend more had I not been immediately doing something else after.
Because weekends are meant to be slowly enjoyed, not like event.
And that's sort of the thing about movies, too, is that the movie is only half of it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
talking about it with people is a lot more of it. Because that's a lot of what work was today, was just talking about Endgame.
Yeah.
And then I got here, and it was like, let's talk about Endgame.
Of course. It's just the main dominance.
It's a cultural phenomenon. I wonder how it's doing box office wise.
Oh,
Gotta be killing it.
So amazing. They've sold out so many theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for the things that really still excited.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the Detective Peach is coming out next week.
Yeah, it's a big time for movies.
Yeah. I should go see that.
Yeah. Do you want to call it there?
Yes. What's your rating on Endgame?
8.5 out of 10 sounds good.
Yeah. I think it'll be worse when you're not watching it in theaters.
Yeah.
Mostly because I can't ever.
Well, why would I?
Yeah. Why? Yeah. Would you watch it again?
No.
No.
It's so much.
It's a super long movie.
I'm not going to watch it again.
Yeah, that's a fair point. You don't always need to watch movies again. There's a lot of content that's good the first time, and that's it.
I watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse twice. But that was because I went with you and Isabel, and then my family went, and I was along for the ride there.
I mean, that's usually how it goes. I went because I saw Infinity War with me and Alan.
Yeah.
Me and Alan. And then I was hanging out with the Adventures cast, and I was like, we should go see Infinity War.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And then we went to see it.
Yeah. Has that been Cookies and Milk episode 136?
That's been Cookies and Milk episode 136. The coconut cookies were good. Downing the milk afterwards, not that good.
It didn't have a good taste.
Nah, not a great taste.
The Oreos were fine as usual, and the Reese's Oreo was always a nice fun.
That being said, I saw some thin Reese's when I was shopping the other day, and I think that might be the perfect Reese.
Because it's not enough. It's not a lot of all of it.
Yeah, normally Reese's is too much.
Check out a thin Reese then.
I will. The next episode is going to be 45 minutes of my thin Reese review.
We're eating a thin Reese's.
Yeah.
All right.
So tune in for that.
Yeah. See you guys later.